It's a runoff in just a few hours. An historic election will end, and Charleston will know who will take over as mayor of the Holy City.
Yeah, will it be Leon Stavronakis or John Tecklenburg? Both vying for the seat Mayor Joe Riley has held for 40 years.
We have team coverage of this historic election tonight across the Lowcountry at both candidates' watch parties. News 2's Macy McLeod and News 2's Ashley Yost are both standing by. Macy is at the historic Charleston Rice Mill in downtown Charleston with the Stavronakis team. Ashley Yost at the Charleston Marriott with Tecklenburg supporters.
We want to get things started off with News 2's Macy McLeod from the latest on that side of this big election. Macy?
Hey guys, that's right. I'm here at the historic Rice Mill downtown, and after the polls close, Representative Leon Stavronakis will come hang out here and watch the runoff election results come in. Now, Leon Stavronakis and John Tecklenburg 2 weeks ago, it came down to a neck and neck, and it was down to the decimal. Tecklenburg came out on top, barely, with 35.6% of the votes, and Stavronakis with 34.52%. I caught up with Stavronakis today as he greeted voters outside the polls. He says there's a good chance it will be a tight race again tonight.
Yeah, we're expecting it to be close, but we've had a great surge of bipartisan endorsements and support, and feeling great support out here today. So we're optimistic about the way things are going, and we're looking forward to the results tonight.
And Stavronakis says the biggest thing that separates him from his opponent is his proven track record as a state representative for the Lowcountry. Be sure to keep it on News 2 tonight as we continue our runoff election coverage. Live in downtown Charleston, Macy McLeod, News 2.
All right, Macy McLeod in downtown Charleston. Meanwhile, also in downtown Charleston right now, of course, there are two runoffs in this city. Also tonight, we are taking this live look right now at the Charleston Marriott. That is where Tecklenburg and his supporters will be a little bit later. As you can see right now, the Charleston Marriott, this room, this reception hall is empty, but we anticipate that in just a short time, Tecklenburg and his team will begin to fill that room.
And you've talked to both Leon and you've talked to John Tecklenburg, Carolyn, in the last couple of days. A big deal when Ginny Deeren threw her support behind Tecklenburg, wasn't it?
It most certainly was, and of course there is a lot of hope right now that Tecklenburg will see a big push from those Ginny Deeren supporters. We know that there were a lot of support. Of course, Tecklenburg also received the support of the Post and Courier and endorsement rather, and so we will see if that will make a big difference tonight. But certainly there at the Charleston Marriott, we expect that room to be filled in just a short time. There are two other runoffs, of course, in the city of Charleston. The first for District 1, Sean Pinkston and incumbent Gary White. In that race, Pinkston won the general election by 7 votes, but with the write-in votes, neither candidate received 50% plus 1, which is required to win outright.
And in District 3, Jimmy Bailey and incumbent James Lewis Jr. are the two candidates. Lewis won the general election by more than 100 votes, but the margin wasn't quite enough to avoid this runoff. People in the town of Mount Pleasant heading to the polls as well to settle the town council race. 2 seats are still open.
Now, those seats, Will Haney, Jim Owens, and Chris O'Neill are all vying for those seats. Bob Brimmer and Joe Bustos secured the other seats in the November 3rd election.
We have the latest on all the elections happening across the Lowcountry tonight. For all the results, you can head to our website. It's counton2.com. Also, follow News 2 on our social media platforms. For that, just search WCBD.